Sometimes, like you were saying, like the 808s, you might overdo it, but I feel like on that, you was doing your thing, I heard you. When they go back, and when you go through Genius, and they get to read the words, then it's like, oh, he's snapping. What going on?
What going on? What you know good?
Yeah, you got the wild man shit. How long you been growing your shit?
Man, about, wanna say 4 years.
You ever shot your own video?
Used to, yeah.
That's how I came in. Once I heard the drum line and the beat, and I listened to the cadence that he put on the beat, it's hard. I feel like he there. He just need a little exposure.
When they first sent it, she did her thing, dog, Kelley Janáe. It was good before, you know what I'm saying, Mike took it up a level.
That was your first time working with her, right?
Yeah, I never heard of her. That's what's crazy about all that. I had never heard of her. She probably never heard of me.
Y'all gotta lock in. Every producer I ever did, like my first works with, like beginning status, like where you at, keep them locked in because the sound it be there.
What speak to you first?
I let the mood of the producer create my mood. Like when I did that shit with 21 Savage, I told Metro I want just straight dark beats because it was a Halloween-based type thing. So a lot of things, I just go bar by bar plugins.
I usually write, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a pen to pad, fingers to phone type dude usually, but this year, bro, being locked in, I've been just getting real comfortable just sitting there with the mic and figuring it out like that.
We ready to get to it though?
Yeah. Freezing, heartburn, ice cold, chilly. Put in that car, let's get it. Yeah. Know if I said it, I meant it. I don't think, for me, heartburn, ice cold, chilly is like a dismissal. It's more like, nah, I know who I am, I remember who I am, and some of y'all probably won't like the person y'all see because you wanted me to be that other thing that I was, but nah, we out of that. Dodging my demons, know your word, what the cost like. Putting in work like all night. Know we got bills, dog, caught right. I feel like for me, dodging my demons in this space I've been in has been dodging myself. The line after that is know we got bills, dog, caught right. It's like you can't afford to kick back sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like rest is a part of the process, but you rest to do what you gotta do. You got bills to pay.
I mean, that first line in bars, that type of feel remind me of the baby. Cause that's how he came in this motherfucker. He came in like, boy, I'm new, but I'm stepping on anybody rapping. You gotta kill people on songs. Like when you start going, I used to be like, Wayne, I'm trying to kill you on the song cause my verse I'm gonna take your fans. That's what it's about. It sound crazy, well, whatever, but that's what it's about.
I know a check is a check. I know I rap like a vet. I know I'm new to you. You see the mob that I'm with. Know they gon' die for respect. Packed in a Subaru, talk about ice on their neck or about the money they get under their cuticles. Don't let them lie to you. I seen the LAD. None of their stories are bulletproof. Never go feed her, breaking the meter. God by the leader, never been Issa. Maybe I would, but not a boy back watch a young dude heat up. I hope by now we are all on this amazing black woman and her platform, and we know the show insecurity that she has. We all have insecurities. You gotta wear them. Come from the city of Chevys and Regals. No, you can't see me like Cena and Sia. Sweetest of love when it comes to the cake, do whatever it take like I'm baking a needle. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We from the 229, dog. We from straight out of Albany, Georgia, where we say bite, not back. You know what I'm talking about? John Cena got the you can't see me, you know, but the Cia's trademark was the hair. Know what it is? Been about my sense of jit. By the we hop in the fence. We too legit. No one from Georgia where we be lit and we talk with a limp. Whole nother wave, ain't no moving backwards. No division 4K like it's Hewlett Packard. I know it ain't okay what I do to rappers, but I just get an itch and I let it happen.
You say you from Albany, right?
Yeah, South Georgia.
The Southern sound just uppity music, make you smile, make you want to jump up and go crazy. When I put out Culture, after that, so many programs, anywhere, culture this, culture that, culture this, culture. So it's that lingo, it go far.
Seam splitting, I'm a genius with it. Take the long road, I'm scenic with it. I like cheese, green, and bread, so I need the Mac collars and the Peter with it. Personally, I'm glad that certain things take longer for me. I don't mind taking a scenic route. That's 6 different ways to save money. The Mac, the collard green, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good southern dish right there. Pita is new. I'm new to the pita bread. We get out of line, we don't see the sentence. I ain't got a minute, I don't need a minute. I wrist whip when I cook these like big mama put my feet up in it, yeah?
That's all clean. That's what I like. I like to see artists to put like do a whole song with maybe 4 cuss words, 5 cuss words for the radio play purposes. A lot of our songs like that, we don't really be going hard on the cussing. Cause we want our point to be, like you said, you want your point to be told and right and respected. Like you saying bars, but you keeping the flow, therefore you ain't losing the people.
It don't never sound like you getting too comfortable. So how do you keep that where you at? Like just
Cause in the game we in now, you can't do that no more, right? So you on social media, so you gotta post every day. You gotta think about Michael Jackson, the Beatles. People would eat the grass they walked on because you would never see them ever. It was a different attachment. They can go away from music for 5 years and come back and do triple the numbers that they ever did because of the fan base. With Instagram, think about it, it's 200 rappers a year coming on. They might stay somewhere, they might get big, maybe 5, every year 10, or getting to that next level, but it's 1,000 people coming out. So I can never be content because you'll have somebody questioning it that just turned 14 because they didn't heard, I don't want to name nobody else, other people doing that flow. You know what I'm saying? So with me, that's what keep me not content because I still have to prove.
people like in my shoe, right? When I get in front of somebody, you understand the artist because you're an artist. So you can say, nah, he sound ready, he sound hungry. You know what I'm saying? You can respect the work that I probably put in that you hadn't even seen, right? But there's so many people that when you get in front of them, they try to not to respect the work you put in.
Don't even worry about that though. That's just like, you gotta just stick to your craft and do it. Maybe that person will figure it out in the next couple months when you on TV. Don't nobody care till you get on. Then it's even better when you come around because you don't treat them as the way they treated you. You embrace them because now they respecting your work. With the technology and COVID, Instagram, you know, that's a big brand. But I'm telling you, Cantrell, what he doing, somebody be telling you, give me 20% off. Cause he putting you on a genius, everybody watch it. Every upcoming artist feel like you have to go through it. The fact that you put a coming up producer with Mike Will, the GOAT. Then you got me on the phone with another artist, they don't even know each other. I could imagine how I would be when I was going through the same motions you going through to be able to be on Genius to talk to Wayne. Shout out HP. Y'all did y'all thing with this production too. Social media is what a lot of artists lack.
Yeah.
I'm not even the best on it. My wife, she kill it. A lot of shit I post, she had me do it. That's the biggest thing though, bro.